school doing our experiment. Now, each of the pendulums have different weights. This is 50 grams, this is 200 grams, and this is 250. The first pendulum will be brought to you by Bardia, and we'll be doing the experiments individually. So,
now, this is a pendulum of everything is the same with the pendulum bob. We'll be using a protractor and a pendulum bob weight of 50 grams to measure it. First, we get it at the angle of 70 degrees
from its equilibrium
position, and we release one, and we keep on counting the periods and the oscillations. After experimenting this, we knew that it had 150 periods and 75 oscillations at 70 degrees, and it had 70 oscillations at 50 degrees.
Now the second pendulum will be brought to you by Sam.
Thank you, Nandana. Now my pendulum, the pendulum bob weighs 200 grams. Which will, as Bardia said, we will be using a protractor at an angle of 20 degrees east to calculate how many 70 degrees to calculate how many periods and constellations.
Now go, Sammy, release.
Now at 70 degrees.
Release.
And release. After 130 periods, equal to 65 oscillations. To get the oscillations, we divide the periods by 65. Divide the periods by 2. Now the third and last pendulum will be brought to you by Nandana.
The heaviest pendulum, 250 grams, will be brought to you by me. We'll measure the angles again using the protractor. We'll start displacing the pendulum from its equilibrium position 70 degrees east, and we shall release. We counted them, we did this experiment before, so it had 100 periods and 50 oscillations. And 75 degrees was its middle point, and it took it like 20 periods for it to reach 50 degrees, which is its middle point in the time of its cycle. Now, from all these experiments we can conclude
that we can use math and calculated physics. Keep in mind that the physics we used was only the gravity, which is constant on Earth. That the pendulum bob, when the weightless string affects
the weight of the pendulum does in fact affect its speed and magnitude, as well as distance of its.
And we could say it in a simple form: as weight increases, oscillation decreases. So this was our project. We hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you.